closing the eyes, and allowing yourself to just surrender here into what is. So in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you're on one of those big giant floaties. Maybe it's a unicorn, but one of those big giant floats that gives you stability. And you're just floating in a body of water. So maybe that is a pool, or maybe that is the ocean or a lake. There's not a lot of waves, but there is something. There's some movement to it. It's not entirely still. And as you're laying there on your floaty, you can feel that lap of water, that rise and that fall, as your own body lifts and lowers, and lifts and lowers, and lifts and lowers. So what if we try to maintain this sensation of just floating and surrendering as the waves lift and lower throughout the course of our week? As the bad news comes in, that would be a lift. And then there's a lower, there's a release. As news comes in and maybe changes what we thought our month of May was going to look like, or even our month of June. Just feel yourself there on that floaty, just riding it out. Just riding out the news, riding out the data, riding out the statistics. We lift and we lower. We lift and we lower, and we breathe through this. There's no need to get in the water and splash about and fight the waves. There's just no need for it right now. Instead, let's find that surrender, and let's find that calm within ourselves, and just let's ride it out. Instead of being mad about it, I'm a little tired of being mad about it. I don't know about you, but let's just forget about being mad. Sure, we're disappointed, but we know disappointment. We've experienced disappointment before. This isn't our first rodeo with that. Let's just focus on riding out on our floaty the rest of the week. Whatever comes, whatever arrives in our inbox, whatever phone calls and Zoom conference calls we have, just come back to that visualization of just floating. The rise and the fall. The rise and the fall. And you will just be there.